guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the third lecture of biochemistry series. We are trying to decode biochemistry, and we are currently looking after the topic biomolecules. So this is the third lecture, and now we have actually reached to the topic biomolecules. The first two lectures were introductory lectures, just to make y'all familiar with the topic biomolecules. So now we have a rough idea about biomolecules. In this lecture, we will try to understand the classical definition or the classical application, like why we call something biomolecule. Okay, so biomolecules is anything that has carbon in it. It is as simple as that. So any compound obtained from a living organism, a living or a active biological system, is called a biomolecule, and that compound should have carbon. So it is a carbon based organic compound. What we are talking about is that biomolecules are carbon based organic compounds, and they are derivatives of hydrocarbons. So the moment we say hydrocarbons, this is the best way to remember them. It is hydro plus carbons. But here in case of biomolecules, many a times what happens is that this hydrogen is replaced by some functional groups. Okay, and those functional groups will give some specific properties to the compounds, like in the compounds that they are replaced. So now let's let's understand this with an example. This is so now we are trying to understand this term over here through an example. Now what I have drawn is an ethene. Okay, it has a double bond, and the classic chemical structure of ethene will have an hydrogen over here. But let's say there is a chlorine group over here. Okay, now the whole properties of this compound will change just because the hydrogen was replaced with chlorine. Okay, so this is what I was trying to tell. The whatever functional group replaces the hydrogen atom in any compound present in a living organism will give specific properties to that compound. Okay, now out of 118 naturally occurring compounds, naturally occurring atomic species, or let's say chemical elements, 25 to 30 naturally occurring chemical elements are found in biomolecules. So remember this number 25 to 30. Okay, some have a lower percentage, some will have a higher percentage. So the most common ones are oxygen, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur. Okay, these are the common ones. But one thing which we should remember is that these elements, this 25 to 30 elements we are saying, like what we are talking over here, will have low atomic number. Now see, oxygen a low atomic number, hydrogen the lowest one, carbon is low, nitrogen is low, sulfur is also low. So there is nothing like no element present over here has an atomic number called 100. Okay, there is not anything like that. So all these atomic numbers lie under 10. Okay, now oxygen, hydrogen, carbon, and nitrogen, all this together will constitute up to 98%. Okay, 98% of mass of most of the cells on this earth. Okay, so if in viva, or say if even if your teacher asks you what are some common elements found in biomolecules, you are going to say these: oxygen, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and also sulfur in some amount sulfur is present in amino acids like cysteine, okay, selenocysteine, etc. So this was it about biomolecules. In the next lecture, we are going to understand the types of biomolecules. It is very basic, okay. We are just trying to build the base, and this was one of the lectures of basics of biochemistry. So just to summarize, biomolecules are carbon based organic compounds which are derivatives of hydrocarbons, in which mostly the hydrogen, okay, in 99% of cases hydrogen atom will be replaced by some functional group, okay, which will confer some specific properties to that compound, this organic compound, okay. And out of all chemical elements, 25 to 30 of naturally occurring chemical elements are found in biomolecules, and these 25 to 30 elements don't have a high atomic number, they have a low atomic number. And the examples of these naturally occurring chemical elements which are present in biomolecules are oxygen, hydrogen, then carbon, nitrogen, sulfur, etc. And these four constitute up to 98% of mass, of cell mass, okay, mass of most of the cells. So I tried to explain biomolecules, the basic concept of biomolecules, in a simple language. So if you have any difficulty, you can tell me in the comments. I'll try to include your doubts in the next video, or if it is a very common doubt, if it is something that is troubling you in terms of biomolecules, then I'll try to explain it. If it is a simple doubt, then I'll try to answer it in the comments. So thank you. Please support this channel. I'm Yeah, that's it, I think. So if you have any other issues like the audio issues, the lighting issues, and that also you can tell me. I'll try to improve. So for now, thank you. Tata, bye bye. Have a good day. So yes, like, share and subscribe.